Let's bring him in without further ado. Kendrick Perkins will cut through the nonsense. Absolutely cut through the nonsense. So, Perk, great to see you again. 15 NBA season. I always said you've played with fascinating teams. You played with the Big Three in Boston. You played with Harden and the guys in Oklahoma City. You played with LeBron and the Cavs. You have played. You're like the movie star that's been in like 4 big hits. And you have a lot of connections in this league. And so right now what Golden State's doing is remarkable. And it's a different game. But as a big, it's very weird. So Durant and Boogie are their bigs. Mm-hmm. They leave, and Golden State is a perpetual motion offense. That offense has made it more difficult for the Kendrick Perkins of the world when you're running around chasing 6'5" guys. The new basketball is increasingly a smaller basketball. That's what it looks like to me.
Yes.
It feels like it's a smaller game. Your takeaway on this version of Golden State without KD?
Well, I think they're playing well. They're back to the Golden State that actually changed the whole league. When Golden State won the championship, their first championship, everybody was like, hold on, we're going to have to switch it up. Bigs don't exist no more. Short my NBA career. I probably could, because I probably could have went 17 to 18 years instead of 15. So what I'm saying is you're right. The way they run their offense and they playing the small ball with moving 6'6" Draymond to the 5. That changed the game. And right now is going away from bigs. It's just basically putting out five players that's skilled and can make plays.
Yeah, I mean, Milwaukee is an interesting matchup because Milwaukee's got great depth and great size.
Right.
And my question is, Giannis is athletic enough he's athletic enough, you'll keep him on the floor. But I don't know how big Milwaukee can go when they face Golden State. Now, when I watch Milwaukee-Toronto, Milwaukee looks like the better team clearly to me. What does it look like to you?
Well, I think they're even. I don't see it either way. I think they're even. I think Toronto is really good. I think they have a lot of experience over there.
Gasol, Lowry.
Yeah, Finals MVP and Kawhi, Danny Green champion. And you look at Milwaukee, they're very versatile. They slide Giannis to the 5, and even getting Brogdon back was huge. The way George Hill's been playing.
Great.
And they shooting the 3-ball at an extremely high level. You got Chris Middleton, so they're deep. You even have Eric Bledsoe. He haven't been playing well, but he's still a guy who's capable of going out there and having an impact. That
this series a coin flip to you?
Yes, this series is a coin flip. I think it's a coin flip. I don't think it's one-sided at all. And just look, like Powell and Larry fouled out early in the game last night.
Right.
And Toronto, Kawhi willed them to victory. I see them winning Game 4, and I see this series going 7 games.
It is. When you look at Toronto, it's amazing how much age they have between Lowry and Green and Gasol. And you forget, because a lot of these guys were not the number one guy on their team, that Toronto's kind of an old team. Ibaka.
Absolutely. So, but they got all their eggs in one basket. Yeah. So when they made the offseason trade to get Kawhi, they said, what? That means we're going out to win the championship. I'm pretty sure in that locker room they preach a championship. So at the end of the day, I think these teams are evenly matched. I love what Kawhi Leonard did last night and taking pride in guarding Giannis, because usually you don't get that out of your best player, because he has to do so much offensively. For him to go and take on the challenge and guard Giannis and actually lock him up, really put the clamps on him and do what he did offensively, that was great. And it shows that he's ready to be a leader and shows that he's top 5, one of the best players in the league right now.
Story came out yesterday. There are GMs that are wary of Kyrie and the drama. We also know stories come out that KD would like to go to New York or the East Coast. So, you start looking at the 4 teams that are left, and their star player is low-key Damian Lillard, pretty low-key Steph Curry, low-key Kawhi, low-key Giannis. The 4 teams, their best player is not a drama guy. He's kind of just a coachable, work-talented dude. And then I look at KD and Kyrie, and I see all sorts of talent, but I see all sorts of drama. Are we sure they'd work together? Are we sure that KD and Kyrie wouldn't just be headline after chaos? You think it's going to work if they go together?
I think it'll work. I think it'll be exciting for New York basketball. I mean, will they deliver a championship? Probably not in the first year, but I think it would be exciting for New York. I think it would be exciting for the NBA, period. I think Kyrie needs a guy like Kevin Durant, because I said this once before. He's not a Batman. He's a guy that he needs to be playing with a superstar in order for him to flourish. So Kyrie don't need to be the number one option. He needs to be the number two option to succeed. And I think it will work, because KD, in his mind right now, he wants his own team. And he wants the responsibility and want to be able to carry the load on his shoulders and just let Kyrie play basketball. Same thing LeBron did.
I'm going to throw a theory at you.
Okay.
So pretend you're Kevin Durant.
All right.
Why in the world would you come back, even if you're healthy, until Golden State trails in a series? So hear me out on this. If Kevin Durant, so let's say the Warriors wrap it up tonight. They have 9 days rest until the final.
Right.
KD will probably be ready.
Right.
I wouldn't play. I would see what Golden State would do in the first game. If they lose, I come in and I save the team. But if I play in the opener of the finals and we lose to Milwaukee, that is a bad hit. And if I'm KD, I'm thinking to myself, listen, we're winning without me. I would rather just stay away until we trail in a series. And then I can come in, be seen as beneficial to the process.
Well, I don't know about that one, Colin. And I don't disagree with you on a lot of stuff. But listen, if KD's healthy, he got to come back to start the game one. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't think Golden State will want to go to the finals and get down a game or be down in the series to either one of these teams, Milwaukee or Toronto. And is Golden State playing beautiful basketball? Yes. But look, we all forget that Golden State went out and recruited Kevin Durant for a reason after a 73-9 season. And they recruited Kevin Durant, and it's no knock on your guy Steph Curry, because he get credit. He should get a lot of credit. He's been playing well since KD been out. But he do have a history of disappearing in the finals.
Some big games.
Yeah, especially in the finals. So, it was at one point in time where a guy by the name of Matthew Dellavedova but borderline outplayed Steph Curry in the finals. Even though they lost, they gave Iguodala that year got the finals MVP. And they was thinking about giving it to Braun. So at the end of the day, Golden State is a great team, but they need Kevin Durant to win a championship.
What do you make of Magic went on TV this morning and kind of ripped Pelinka? It kind of felt like, to me, Magic was tired of hearing what a fool he was with the Lakers, and Magic's like, enough of this nonsense. I'm going to go and defend myself.
Well, he was right. I'm with Magic. I mean, because the Lakers didn't come out and defend him, so he had to. He had to protect his name. He had to protect his brand. At the end of the day, over the past couple of weeks, he's been getting a lot of heat, and not once did the Lakers come out and, protect Magic or whatever. So he had to do what he had to do. And loyalty is a huge thing in this league, especially when working in the front office. If you a GM and you working with your assistant GM and y'all have to be on the same page. It can't be backstabbing or none of that, because it would never work out. And like I said, nobody protected Magic in this situation when he stepped down. Nobody at all. The Lakers didn't come out and protect him. So I think I'm with Magic on this one. He had to come out and protect himself today.
Yeah, he's got a brand too.
Yes,
and Magic's getting bet. He's been clobbered on this show. He's been clobbered on every debate show. And Magic said enough of this stuff. Went out and went after the Rob Lowe guy, Rob Pelinka.
And on top of that, Colin, Magic is a great guy. He's not a guy that's selfish, by the way, too, in life. Like, he always wants everyone to succeed.
No question.
So at the end of the day, when you have a guy with that type of character like Magic Johnson, like, he walks in a room, he brightens up a room. He always want to see how he can help somebody, or he's not selfish with his business ideas. He want to bring people along. And he had to go out there today, and I'm glad he did, because he had to protect his character and he had to protect his brand.
Good stuff, Perk.
Thank you.
You always deliver, man. Kendrick Perkins, new. You see him all the time on FS1, and we love it. Coming up next, where KD is actually better than Michael and LeBron. I'll give you that story next.